What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Life at the Hamids. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you what I'm sowing in March. I'm a little bit late, but bearer of good news, Daffy and I have had a baby. So that's why she's not been able to be in the videos as much. And that's why you've not seen her. So that was the surprise I was going to talk about. But yeah, the baby's well, Daffy's well, and she's doing all right. So I've been a little bit behind on sowing. However, today I've finally caught up in terms of sowing, and it's not too late. So what I'm going to be doing is showing you exactly what I've got on with. I've got it already here, so I'm not making this video as long as it would usually be. Got to run back to baby duties. But as I always said, is you've got to make time for everything. And I'm not going to let this slip. I might have to make things more efficient, but I'm not going to let it slip. I'm going to persevere to get it done. If you've not done so already, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It really makes a difference to the channel. It helps the channel grow, and it also gives me motivation to carry on and persevere and do what I'm doing. I'm hoping you're enjoying the videos, and I'm loving all the comments from everyone. Please keep that up. So first things first, what am I getting on with? So now we're getting to the busy season. I think the last frost date is the 27th of March, which is not far away. So some of these things I'm still going to be keeping indoors. Obviously we're outside right now and I'm sowing them, but I'm going to bring them in the house, apart from the peas, and I'm going to keep them indoors until we've gone past that date, so I know everything's safe. And then what I'll do is I'll come out and harden them. So in terms of what I'm sowing, right? I'm doing my second sowing of little gem lettuce and my loose leaf and the mesclun mix. That's what I'm doing here. And I finally caught up. I was supposed to do the peas earlier, but I've started now. So I've got my Kelford and Wonder, and they're like the pod peas that we're going to have. Everyone loves them. It's just so nice to just pop them open and just eat them fresh. We do that a lot. And then I've got my sugar snap, which I put into curries and put into salads, and just you can eat the whole pod on that one. They're very nice. So I've done a double sowing of them. I'm doing it slightly different this year. I'm doing multiple things because I did a lot of peas last year and a lot of beans, and I'm still learning of what we go through, what we don't. I've still got a lot of peas left, so I think I'm going to keep it to 2 trays this time. I did quite a bit last time. Now, last year I didn't get to actually enjoy my Bangladeshi uri, right? They're a nice Bangladeshi bean, and what it is with them, I grew up having it, and it was one of my favorite curries that my mom used to make. But what I did is I sold the ones that I sold. I kept the seeds, so they will grow. So I've got a couple because there wasn't too many, so I've got 2 of these over here. And what I'm going to do this year, I'm actually going to sow and be able to hopefully harvest some and eat some. In terms of my tomatoes now, I'm doing a whole bunch of tomatoes. Moneymakers I always do. They're my staple moneymakers. And as a request from Sadaf and her family, Daffy and the family, I'm doing Bulgarian tomatoes and Marmandi. They love the Bulgarian tomatoes and the Marmand tomatoes. Marmand, I don't know how you say them, but one of those. And in terms of the cherry tomatoes, I'm not doing too many. We don't really get through that many cherry tomatoes. So I'm still doing a bit of everything, but I'm going to do less. And I've just done them like this. So I've got Sakura, Sun Gold, Artesian, Black Moon, Fantasio, and San Marzano, right? Now, in terms of the tomatoes, Sakura was quite nice. Sun Gold is really nice and sweet. I didn't get to actually try I did try the Artesian. I don't think they were wow in flavor, but they look beautiful. Same with the Black Moon. And the San Marzano, I got a few. I made some pizza sauce out of that. Obviously, the Italian San Marzano tomatoes. If I can get a nice harvest, I want to see if there's actually a different flavor profile to them. I know they're quite meaty and thing. And the Fantasio was actually quite good. They're quite big like the moneymakers, and they're quite prolific. But again, I only grew 1 plant of that last year, so I'm going to do a few more of those and see what difference there is in that. As always, we have to plant squash. Every year, squash is a staple, and gourds. So I've done my Bangladeshi gourd, Right, where are they? Bangladeshi gourd. Here we go. Bangladeshi gourd. I've got the Bangladeshi Lao. I'm doing Kerala, and I'm doing courgette. So courgettes, I did have quite a bit last year, but I only did one plant. They're quite prolific in terms of how much grow from them. The Bangladeshi Khodu, out of 2 plants, I got about eight big pumpkins about this size, and it was quite a good harvest. So I think for the last 2 years I've only done 2, so I'm going to continue to do that. And the Kerala I didn't grow last year, but I've never really liked it. It's bitter gourd, and I've never really liked it. But what I found was this year my mother-in-law cooked it and it wasn't so bitter. Maybe it's a thing with age and I've just acquired a taste for it, but that was quite nice. So I will grow it this year, and apparently it's good for you, good for your blood pressure, etc, etc. In terms of the squash, I've got Crown Prince over here, which is really nice. It's got this sweetness to it. I've got Blue Hubbard. Now Blue Hubbard, it's kind of like oval shaped, but very hardy. Like, not hardy in terms of outside, but it lasts. It's lasted me. I've got 2 left from last year, and they're not even fading in color. There's no signs of rot or anything, so they keep well. I didn't do it last year, but I had 4 seeds left of sunshine squash, so I'll chuck them somewhere in the allotment. And I've got uchikikuri, but what I find with my uchikikuri, okay, Daffy loves them, right? I grow them. Last year I got 8 to 10. But the only problem with that was they rot quite quick. They're not keeping well. So I don't know if it's something to do with me, the way I'm storing them, but everything else seems fine, or whether they just actually go off quick. So having 8 to 10, we don't get through them enough. So I'm going to do a little less this year. But please let me know if it's something to do with what I'm doing or whether that is the case, right? Because I'm not too sure. Now, another squash that I've got here is Autumn Crown. This one I didn't grow last year, so let's see how that comes out. I wonder what the flavors are going to be like, but apparently it's supposed to be quite nice. And I've got Musc de Provence as well. Now Musc de Provence is supposed to be really sweet. It's a French variety, and with that variety, it's quite big from the pictures. Never grown it again. I did it last year, but I did it a little late. So this year, going to get on it early, and I'm going to focus on that one because it's supposed to be quite sweet and quite popular. Now, I forgot about this. I'm also doing the Bangladeshi cucumber. I'm doing them now, and as you can see, with the Bangladeshi cucumber, I've got 2. I've got ones that a friend gave me that I know definitely will germinate, and then I've got self-sown. So self-saved. Anything I've saved myself, I always just sow extra, because I've had a mixture of success with different ones, and I don't know what the germination is going to be like. So I've put extra over there, like lots and lots of seeds, because if you've got extra, you can there's loads of seeds in cucumbers that you can save, so it's not a problem. There's plenty to go around. What else have we got then? So I've done the squash, I've done the cucumbers, I've done the tomatoes, and I've done the courgette and things. So yeah, that's basically everything for now. The next month, I'm going to be doing a whole lot more, and I'm going to be doing a lot more flowers as well. We've got my marigolds already growing, and I've separated those out now. I'm going to be putting them in the greenhouse. I've done a bit more calendula, and I'll be moving on, and I'll probably make a second video because I don't want to spend too much time going through this. I want to separate my vegetables, separate my flowers into videos for you. But I do hope to get a lot more flowers into the garden this year. I missed out on tulips. So next year, I'm going to hope to get the tulips in time. But yeah, and as you can see, everything's all laid out, ready to go. I'm just going to literally plant them in and then just cover them with some compost. Not too much, just a little bit of compost that's been, what's it called, sieved. I've sieved this compost, but I thought to save some time, I'll just get it all ready. So that's what I've been doing this morning, getting it all ready so that I can just put it on for you lot and talk about it and keep things concise. Let me know if you actually prefer this type of video where everything is ready and it's all done for you, or whether you actually like seeing me do it as we go along and speaking. I just thought it's a bit easier for me to speak to you and then just get on with it. But let me know what you like. I know you like the time lapses of me doing the gardening and the allotment. Don't worry, that's to come. Just got a bit busy, especially with the new baby. And that's new baby, first baby too. So tiring. Hardly any sleep. Sleep has been hard. However, it's taken maybe about 3-4 days, and I'm getting used to it. It's funny how much you can still get done with little sleep, as long as you persevere and you keep yourself happy and jolly. All right, everyone. So I'm going to carry on with this, and then I'm going to put them in the greenhouse and move them back inside, some of them. But I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoy the progress I'm making. This year's going to be amazing. There's less work to do at the allotment, so I'm hoping to be a lot more productive. I know when I go back there, I've got a lot of weeding to do, and you're going to enjoy that time lapse, hopefully. As always, please remember to comment. Let me know how everything's going. I really do appreciate when we go back and forth and we talk about things and we share advice and information. And it's nice to know that I'm building a community of people, like-minded people who are interested in the same things. And it's just fun. Please also remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next one.